Ladles and jelly spoons. Tim down for living with MS in Tenerife. Here we're in Los Cristianos again. Oh my God. Well, it's most of you come here to Los Cristianos or Las Americas or Costa Adeje. So it's often that I come here. Now, we've been to Arona Grande this morning and picked up two young people who are on their holidays with the granny and the granddad. Yeah. And you know them and love them. It's Victoria and Helen. There we go. And they said they don't want to be they don't want a picture on the front, so we'll make you into a cartoon, but these are the real people now. Tell us how we did on the thumbnail. Right, so I'm just going to check to make sure I'm not talking to my bloody self. Morning. And Timothy Dowd. I probably am talking to myself. What we're going to do today, we're going to have a walk round Los Cristianos and then we stop for a coffee. No bacon butties. Right, so it says we're live, so we must be live. 7 people watching. Victoria and Helen in Los Cristianos. Adam Hussein's on. Hi Adam, thanks for coming in. Care Studio, Dave Mulready, Martin Voss, Stephen UK Travels, Dundee Durrick, Alistair Hinksman, thanks for your support Alistair, Stevie Still Wonders, and Steve Coe. I'm going to put you in my pocket for a minute. Oh, Ruth Robertson's on. Hi Ruth. Peter Glenn, good morning. They're all coming in thick and fast now. I'm not calling you thick or fast, but that's another story. Right, let's do this thing. I've got the monopod, so it's following me. No, it isn't. I've got the monopod, so if I hold it down here, you're miles away. We're not going to do that, are we? No, I look like an idiot. Right, let's get this down, deeper and down. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that if I made you sick. Did I turn that wrong? Oh, it's a good job it didn't go off, isn't it? Right, there we go. So, 1, 2, buckle my shoe, stick me on the left there, and you guys on the right. On McDuff, let's go. So this is the microphone, but it should pick you up, as long as you speak loud and clear, as they say. So let's see if I can get you centered on here. 1, 2, there you go, and then stick you like that. Who have I got? Oh, I've got Helen. That's even better. All right. So Helen and Victoria, how long have you been here?
Since last Tuesday.
Last Tuesday?
Yeah.
And you're at the Arona Grande. What do you think?
It's okay.
Stayed there before?
Yeah, last year. Same time. Although we only stayed 13 nights last year.
Okay.
We were 30 hours delayed.
13 nights?
Yeah, last year.
And you're for 2 weeks this year, right? Okay. And you're with your grandparents?
Yeah, my grandparents.
Your parents. Oh, you're giving it away now. You could have done with sisters, couldn't you?
She wishes.
And they're over for the same 14 days?
Yeah, yes.
So you flow together and everything?
We do, yeah, we look after them.
Okay.
We're like part-time carers for them, really.
Are they treating you?
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's all right then. That's my grandchildren are sort of saying, when can we go and see Granddad? You know, and my daughter says, as soon as he sends the check. No, she can't fly at the moment, but I'm hoping she's going to come for Christmas this year.
I'm sure she'll always.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a pain in the bum because she's still got left face numb, you know, but she's getting used to it now. But yeah, she's all right.
On the mend.
On the mend, yeah. Her husband's back at work, luckily enough, and both the kids are in kindergarten now. So she's got mornings free now. Well, theoretically, because it's Amari's second day today, so she's got to go in with him, and she can't leave until they feel that it's okay, you see. But I think he's going to be pretty good. So, why Tenerife?
Well, I fell in love with it 20 years ago when I came.
So you've been coming for donkeys?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Has it when you say you fell in love with it, did it become a habit? Like, let's go to Tenerife again, or?
No, because in between we've been to Portugal and Mallorca,
okay.
Cyprus, and I always seem to come back to Tenerife.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. I always feel most at home here. I can walk miles, where places we've stayed in other places we haven't been able to do that. So. Because I sit on my backside and work all the time, so.
So you need to get up, yeah?
Yeah.
Can you share what you do as a job?
I have 3 jobs.
3 jobs?
Yeah.
That's
So
Britain in the 2000s, right?
Yeah, so I work full time for a council.
Uh-huh.
I also own my own.
So 2 days a week then?
No.
Working from home, yes.
Yes, I do work from home.
5 days.
And then when I finish that, I log on and I'm a qualified travel agent, so I work on a night time doing that.
Oh, right, so that's on a total online business?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's online business, but I do go out and see people like in the local area if they want like that one-on-one.
Uh-huh.
And my third job, in the summer, I go and do events in another local council, just for weekends. But I enjoy that. That's not really like a job.
Okay. What's that last one again?
Events.
Events?
So it's like we have a music gig, so it's like a festival.
Okay.
So that's what I did my degree in. So I just like to keep my hand, like
Yeah.
doing a bit.
And then you do your grandma and granddad
Yeah.
in between.
Yeah. I don't really have a life.
You don't have that's a great life.
Yeah.
As long as you enjoy what you do, I think it's all right, isn't it?
Definitely.
Where are they staying? Oh, they're up there. Oh, the top floor, you can't see them. They're staying in this little Mar Sol, is it? Was it Sol Mar? Have you not seen it? Above Timberland. That's a hotel there.
Where you going north side?
You go on the left, yeah?
Trees in the way for the view, isn't it?
It's beautiful, yeah? Beautiful.
Muy bien, Lina, muy bien.
Oh,
Vamos.
cuidado.
Ay, que no me había dado cuenta.
Sí, sí,
Ah, por eso me dijo cuidado.
sí, sí.
Estoy loca, estoy loca. Yo mirando cómo comía y no miré. Yo sí, yo, no
Hey.
problema, no problema.
Buenos dias. We're back in the room. So I think the dog shit turned the Wi-Fi off.
I didn't think she was going to pick it up.
I didn't think she was going to pick it up. I don't think she saw it, but I think if you see a dog in that pose, you know what he's doing, right?
Well, you don't, so.
You know what he's doing, yeah. So where did we get to? I can't remember.
Victoria.
Right, let's just get this thing right. Let's do that. No, it's got me again. I don't want me. Let's do. I'm going to go a bit closer so you're the only one. It's got you now. Unless he's got the guy right behind you. No, it's all right. Yeah. Okay. Cool, dude. I'll put you on the left there. So we got Mum as well. Oops. There we go. So yeah, Tenerife, 20 years. You all stayed at the same place?
No,
No.
no, we've stayed in different, just in Lost, well, apart from Callao. Once, we've always stayed in Lost Chris. But different places.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you stayed in Webby's thing, innit? Even though you were same sex?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
dear.
yeah.
Bet he was unpleased about that, was he?
Oh, a lady, so mother and daughter, so that was fine.
Mother and daughter, fine, yeah.
That was just a late holiday, wasn't it, this year? Yeah.
No, he sold it now because his son's getting a place. So, you know, you gotta help out, you know, when you can. I've been helping Steph, but I can't buy her a house, I'm afraid. So, have you been to any of the other Canary Islands?
Been to Gran Canaria.
Uh-huh.
Puerto Rico, but didn't like it.
No?
It's too
Too
hilly.
hilly.
Too hilly?
Yeah. We might
Puerto
go-
Morgan
Yeah.
was lovely. Might go back.
Yeah, my grandparents have been 4 times. Yeah, something like that. They enjoy it. But that's been a few years.
I'm back in the thing. There you go. Got me as well, look. What else was I going to say? Should we go up this way? Oh no, I'll tell you what, we'll go around and then we'll go around. Have you seen the mural? Obviously you've seen it, haven't you? We're not going to do the mural today, Ladles and Jelly Spoons, unless you want to.
Yeah, you can do it for your viewers, you can. If the viewers want to do it, then fine.
We'll ask him anyway. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. You were saying you didn't know what the hotel was when you first came, but you think it's around the Bougainville Playa somewhere, and it's called something like
the
Flores, yeah.
That was back in 1987.
There is one right opposite the Bougainville called the Flores, I think. But ask the people.
I just remember the apartment, and then I had like a, I don't know, like restaurant or a bar. I remember you had to go out and we went into breakfast. The first morning, we went down, but we only booked self-catering, but we were with friends and said, no, we get breakfast. And we went down and went, no, but they give us breakfast anyway.
Yeah.
Free charge, yeah. But I just remember there was something downstairs, but that's about it, because there was nothing around.
That's Pueblo Canario now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's still there, the floor is.
Yeah.
It's like an apartment complex on the opposite corner to Bougainville. Correct me if I'm wrong there in the chat. Talking about the chat, we'll take a seat over here somewhere and find out what the people are saying. So the corner bar's getting ready for the day. You know, you'd think that tourist traps would appreciate their advantage, wouldn't you? And I don't think they do. I think sometimes they just expect it to be busy and then don't really care about the people, you know. So let's go to the one up there, further up there, so we're not disturbing this young gentleman here. Was that a wave? That sounded pretty thing, didn't it? Doesn't look stormy, does it?
When the tide turns, the waves are quite foot high, and a lot.
Uh-huh.
The last couple of days, so they've been splashing off the wall.
Is this dry enough for you guys?
Sitting on the end of
Oh, let's take a seat. Let's get you down here and we can read what you're saying. Now I say morning walk, right? But basically it's a morning sit and a coffee drink, isn't it? Yeah. That's what I prefer. I mean, I really like. The waves are sort of like banging, aren't they?
Hello to Tim.
Hello, darling.
Oh, I've been watching you for years.
Oh, thank you very much. What's your name?
Anne Bradley,
Anne Bradley.
Yes,
Ladies
yes.
and jelly spoons. This is Anne Bradley. Hey up.
all the way from Dublin, Ireland.
From Dublin.
Yes.
I know what Dublin is in sign language now. That.
Very
Smiling people.
Yes, yes.
Cool,
Nice
dude.
to meet you.
Are you on your own?
No, my husband is back in that.
Okay, tell him okay from me. Hello from me.
Bye.
Bye. Anne Bradley, there you go, from Dublin. All you Dubliners know her. Where are you from? England. Really?
Yeah.
You know John? Yeah, he's my brother. Oh, wow. Talking about Americans. Chris Cunningham. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chris Cunningham. Happy birthday to you. He's coming over at the end of the month. He's from Virginia. From Chantilly, I think. Was it Chantilly where you live? A Chantilly lace and a pretty face. And he's the brother of Diane Perotta. The other American lady. She's been on before, yeah? A couple of times, yeah. We got 19 people watching. That can't be right.
Just nowhere this morning.
Or did we die? No, we're still live. Oh, there you go. 76 people. It's just done. So I'm gonna go from the back here. Adam, Peter Glennon, we did. Sam Hurley, Kev Weaver, Ian Williams, Alan the Hat, Ruth Robertson, Views from Our Travels, Emma Kelly, Lynn Kasatkin, Ruth, Wayne's Lifestyle. That's the guy we're doing tomorrow. We're not doing him, but you know what I mean. Sue Fedax on. Hi, Sue. Views from Our Travels morning. Everybody. Ruth, Louisa Parks. Pat Moran, Garin Davis on the train to London for a check on Harvey's brain tumour. Give him my love. Pat Moran. Wood Rabbits is on. Dave Mulready. Wayne saying hi. To everybody else. John Hurst, morning Tim from sunny Abergelly. You didn't see him, but Dolwyn, my mate of 50 years, he reckons, but I think it's only 40 years. My mate of 40 years is staying here. I'll probably see him again tomorrow, but Foggy's on, just a quickie from boiling hot Southend. Kevin Edwards, Ray Duffy, hi Ray, how you feeling, my friend? And Jennifer Joy Beersey, good morning, Tim. Jennifer Joy Beersey, are you Jen? No, that's another Jen. Jennifer Joy, if you're Jen, hi. If you're new, I don't think I've seen that name before. Stevie still wonders, the two ladies you're with load a YouTube, that's another two viewers. What? If the two ladies you're with load YouTube, That's another 2 viewers.
I just went on.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, to see if we were alive. But that,
Victoria's on, 76 trombones in the hip parade, and Everton Matthews is on, right. We're going to stick you back in our pockets. I'm actually going to calm down now. Oh, I can see the waves over there.
Yeah.
Let's have a quick look at these waves over here while we decide what we're going to do. That's a beautiful view, isn't it? I mean, I like this because it's sort of, if you can't see it, it's sort of framed with that tree there, this tree hanging down. In the background, you've got the is it the Costa Mar there?
Yeah.
And the Arona Gran. Are you in the up experience as well?
No.
No? Have you ever tried that?
No.
No, we don't drink a lot and we don't
sit round the pool
a
anymore.
lot.
Okay, so basically, if you're going to stay in the resort, that's probably going to be the thing you're going to do. You know, because you get lunch and dinner and all that, don't
We
you?
just get up some mornings when we're not with parents, and then we just jump on a bus somewhere.
All right. So where's one of your favourite places to bus to?
I like the north. I like Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
But she didn't come with me that day because when we come with a group of friends, we like split off.
Okay.
Yeah, you like La Caleta, don't you? When we walked it last time. Yeah.
From here to La Caleta. That's a nice walk. That's a nice walk. That.
And the bus back.
Yeah.
Once the bus
Or a
once
taxi.
it's too far, you get the bus back.
Yeah. We. I did a vlog from Santa Cruz when I was meeting some friends from America, and I've seen that restaurant a load of times, but I really do recommend the Tasca de Rebotica. No. Rabotica. Oh.
I think I know which one you mean.
It's right by the old town hall in a little square.
Right, and you go in. There's another one where you go in, there's little shops and things. No?
No, I'm not sure about that. No, this is two bars on the corner, and it's right behind the main road at the front where the ships are. I'm going to find out what it's really called now. Tasca, Tasca de Rebotica. Rebotica, I was right. Tasca la Rebotica, not de Rebotica, la Rebotica, and it's right on the main road. Where are we? Restaurant's open now. Let's do it this way. Go back. Tasca la Rebotica. So, let's get this off. So it's right by the port there. It's the red dot there. What I will do is I'll share the link. Share. Copy link and paste it in the chat. So if you want to look at it, that's where it is. And you can get the bus from here, and it's the 111, I think it is, the express, or the 110, I can't remember. And you get it, and it only stops twice. I think once at the airport and once at something else, and then it gets right to Santa Cruz. Is that the one you take?
No, I took the other one. Took forever. I can't remember what number it was.
All right.
It's a 111 and 112, isn't it?
I'll tell you what we can do. We can do this.
It was a few years ago though. I don't know if it's changed.
We do direction with the bus. It's from here. It's 1 hour 24 minutes. So you got 13 minutes. The 112.
Oh, it might have been that one then.
The 112 it is. Oh, it's only the 112. It says the 112, and it takes 50. It's ride 2 stops. So it stops. It starts here, stops at the Meridiano shopping centre, and then the bus station.
Yeah, it's that one. Yeah.
So it's from here, walking here. So the actual bus itself leaves at 9:40, gets in at 10:32. So it's about 50 minutes, which isn't bad, because I can't drive it in that from my house, you know. So it's just like taking a car, really.
The bus is longer to Sabaki, isn't it?
Well, it is, because it's got 52 stops, and this has got 2 stops. Yeah, so that's the thing. So if you get the bus from here, and I think it's only a £5 or something like that, is it?
Yeah.
And you get the bus up to Santa Cruz, get off at the bus station, and then just walk along towards the big ships. And when you get to the Plaza de España with the little pond in it, with the painting at the moment, it smells horrible. You just carry on to the end of that sort of like pedestrianised bit, and you get to the end, it sort of stops with the traffic lights and what have you. Go 1 street back on the left, and it's a dead end. And you walk in the street, and then at the end there's a little ginnel going through, and it's right in that square. Well worth it. Lunchtime. You get there for 1 o'clock. It's open, but nobody's having lunch. You get a table, no problem, and then they all start piling in. It's all the local councillors and what have you, and they all come and have the 2-3 hour lunches. Fantastic it is. Tasca li Rebotica, which means the hideaway bar.
Yeah, which is right.
The hideaway bar. So let's get back here. We've got 88 people watching now. Butty double bacon out Tim and muffin with a syrup black later. Oh, that's Ray Duffy, that's what he's having today. Yeah. Tenerife Tez is on. Hello Terry. Wendy and Ian, good morning Tim. Lovely morning in Tenerife. Lillian Moran's on, good morning. Peter K's on. Hi Timo, have a good day. Pat Moran, while Annie's tucked up in Liaba, that's bed in Irish, please hit the thumbs up. There you go. Anne's got back to Dublin yesterday. Everton Matthews, Stevie so wonders we did that one. Cool dude. And Pauline's on. Gianni Watson, morning everybody. Morning Tim. Right, shall we carry on?
Yeah, can do.
That way to the end, take a left?
Yeah.
Okay. Ladles and jelly spoons. Ah! I'm going to put you back down like this so we don't look like we've got a walking stick. So let's turn you round to the front and just have a nice little walk now. Oh, can you hold that a sec? It's heavy. I'm so slim, my pants are coming down.
That's my excuse usually.
Thanks. Oh, what a beautiful day.
It's the best morning we've had in a week, isn't it?
Yes, I think summer's late this year. Summer's late this year because usually with temperatures are probably near 27, 28 these days, but it's probably just about 25 at the moment. Obviously in the sun it's a lot hotter here. Oh. There we go, he's reversing. Having fun for a breakfast. I only know the tango. You know, I've eaten in a couple of these places years ago. I'm not sure, you know. It looks like it's tired. It's tired, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I said yesterday. We had the conversation exactly the same a few days ago. We haven't eaten in
I mean, you know, they must be making a fortune hand over fist. Where's the investment go? You know, not into cleaning stuff, does it?
Is it R&B?
I think that's extinct.
Oh, this is the famous 95 pence a pint one, is it? Are we still alive? Yes, we're still alive. So ladles and jelly spoons. A beautiful walk. Not many people out today, is there?
It's been like this for the last week.
Yeah.
It's very quiet.
For this time of year.
Although May and the first 2 weeks of June are typical the low season, aren't they?
Yeah, the exams at home finished. The last main one was Monday. So you'll find a lot more Brits out.
Okay.
Because the GCSEs and A levels are about finished.
The old Brits.
Yeah.
6 million and 60% of Brits.
Yeah, and Scottish start the holidays soon as well, don't they?
Yeah.
The Scots.
That's to the end.
At the end of June.
When I was doing magic on the streets, this corner bar, this one here, always allowed me in. And even the owner would put money in the hat. But she'd be the first to put money in the hat to encourage everybody else.
Doing your magic tricks out here.
I'm going to do some next Wednesday because I've been booked to do a show. But I don't go out on the street and do it anymore. and I'm probably getting lazy because I've got a pension now. But when I was doing it on the street, I had to do it because that was what we ate.
What's this you end?
Chris's pension had just covered the fixed bills, you know. I've got to do tax this year. I've got the tax. I've got a person doing the taxes, and they've got everything they need. And I'm wondering how much I've got to pay. And then I realised we've only got German pensions, and they're not taxable in Spain.
Oh, well.
So that means I've got to do a German tax return.
I brought the pension in, not to be taxable, isn't it? So,
No, if you got a German pension, it can only be taxed in Germany. But they do have a tax, a dual taxation. I don't know what that common is in English. A dual taxation law or agreement. That's the word I'm looking for. So you can't be taxed in both countries on the same money. So Spain, you've got to declare it here, but they don't take any money.
right.
And in the details, it was quite funny. It says Spain cannot take money from a German tax because it can't be taxed here and in Germany. But Germany, if they don't take the tax, that's up to them.
Yeah.
So,
You'll find your first.
yeah, I'm just keeping my mouth shut until Germany. Yeah, it's like the collection in church, isn't it? How much do you give? Well, I give 100% to God, says one vicar. The other one says, well, I give 50% to God. And the third one says, I throw it up in the air. What God wants, He takes. Kebab guru. Free advertising.
Hello, Timothy.
How are you?
Not heard you.
There's excellent, not only excellent, but the best service on the island. We were talking about that the other day. Dan is into quality and service. That's it. That's his secret, I've realised now. Yeah. And you guys are the front line.
We are.
The soldiers.
The soldiers. Well, bugle boy maybe, I don't know. See you later.
Enjoy your day.
So this was the fish and chip shop I was telling you about, above the Irish bar, owned by Scousers.
Nothing wrong with Scousers.
Nothing wrong with Scousers.
I married one.
You married a Scouser.
For me,
Is he Irish?
No. We must have been blind though.
Say the Scousers are the Irish that couldn't swim, innit?
Got your pal, right? They came from Ireland.
Uh-huh. Oh, they're not open. This must be too early. Too early? We've gone too far, haven't we?
Yeah.
We can go back down, can we? Yeah, up by Churchill's, eh?
So no. Churchill's. Or to close down one of the two.
Done up or closed down, one of the two. There you go. We've got 109 people watching. I'm going from the bottom now. Tony took my Toblerone. Hey Tim, I slept like a log last night. Woke up in the fireplace. Morning Tim, lovely day for it. Says Tony took my Toblerone. I'm just going to call you Took Me from now on. Julie Wade's on. Tenerife says we did. Ray Duffy, Graham Marsh. Good morning, Timothy. Enjoying your video from Graham in a very wet and windy lake district. My brother's up, Nick. Well, we went too far actually. Actually, we're going to go this way.
In my life, that's gone
Yeah, we've gone too far. We're going to go this way and through the Ginnel, and then we're going to go and look at the Mural. We'll come through here. There we go. Close up. The Mural, but I'm on it. I'm on the Mural.
The one that's painted onto the wall?
Yeah. I'm on it.
You thought it was anti-Mural, didn't you?
Oh, take him with you.
Mellow what?
Huh?
Mellow?
Gecko.
Mellow Gecko, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, just round the corner from where Webby had his first pub is the Mellow Gecko. It's right on where you pay the car park underneath the Kaluna Beach Club. Is that what you say?
Behind Kaluna Beach.
Behind Kaluna Beach Club. There you go. And yeah, so go to the Mellow Gecko.
$5.95 for a breakfast with a large beer. Just throw that in there.
How much?
That's $5.95.
With a large breakfast? Do you get
A large beer with English breakfast.
a large beer with an English breakfast? There you go. You cater. You know your customers, don't you? I did go there once and I asked for a coffee,
Yeah.
right? And I got a coffee,
Yeah.
and she brought me out a mug
Yeah.
of instant coffee, right? Because she thought I was going to order the breakfast, because the coffee comes with the breakfast, doesn't it? And I wanted a normal coffee, yeah. But no, but I didn't complain or anything. But when I said, "Oh, I should have,"
You should not complain.
No, but I
Rectified.
did try to say it, but whatever I said, it just felt like I was complaining, so I didn't bother.
Complained, everyone else does.
Complain. Hey. Complain about Mark. I complain about him daily.
Mark, it's a dog with a hair lip in it. I've insulted him twice now. I better go.
Yeah.
I gotta go. See you guys.
See you later.
The turnstile, yeah. So don't forget, little jelly spoons, TenerifeFirstExcursions.com, or grab one of the good-looking people on the beach. The Guru Cocktail Club, there you go. Ocean Nomads. Bricked up. Ocean Dreams. That's a big tank, isn't it? Lily and Moran's on, hot here in Manchester. We're going to have a heat wave this week. Still like to be in Tenerife though, yeah. There's a bit of mist going on, so we might be getting a Kalima actually, even though it wasn't forecast.
But the heat wave at home is you normally work unless you retire from home.
Yeah.
It's not the same, is it?
It's not the same now. It's not 76 anymore. Was it 76, the big heat wave? I was 15.
76. My dad fell off a ladder and double fractured his pelvis.
Oh no.
Yeah. But it was a lucky.
And a Jarcy. So, you been in here?
No, I've got no desire.
Bah, el infierno.
No desire. Some strange
I've had a look in.
some strange people go in and out of there.
Do they?
So sat down and sat down.
What's this, Dreamers, is it? So the Tenerife Greggs didn't last long, did it? I remember Andrew did a vlog, the Greggs now in Tenerife, and it was a mate of his that's doing sausage rolls or something. And it was a good idea, but it didn't last for long. Don't know why. So little jelly spoons back in the room. We're at the back here. We're going to go to Churchill's and have a look to see what they're doing there. And if there's any workers there, we're going to ask them what's happening. So you got any more news?
No.
Oh, it's hard to know what to talk about, really, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Well, if I'm on my own, I just describe what's happening.
Yeah.
But when I'm interviewing people, I feel like I've asked all the questions.
Oh, can I have a shout out for my grandson, please?
both of them.
Both, yeah.
What are they called?
They're called Louis, who's 3, and Oscar, who's 1 week old.
Louis, who's 3, cool dude. Oscar, 1 year old.
1 week.
1 week old.
Yeah.
You can't
Thank
miss
you.
it.
He was born on Monday and we flew out on Tuesday. So,
All right.
yeah.
We did get to see him.
We get to see him, yeah.
Okay, cool dude. Well, I mean, for the first couple of weeks, they don't really do much, do they?
No.
In fact, for the first 18 years, they don't really do much, do they?
Or 30 years.
We're getting to the bottom of it now. Cool dude. Vino.
Yeah.
Vino Vidi Vici, like that. I came, I saw, I drank.
Yeah, we're in Tandoori on Saturday.
Have you been to Tinge of Turmeric yet?
No.
That's the first time I ever went with Lee on last Tuesday. It was. I think he put the film out on Sunday, and we had English breakfast there, and it looked so interesting. The wife wants to go,
Oh, that's lovely.
so we're going to go to Tinge of Turmeric. It's opposite the Siesta Hotel,
Oh, yeah.
diagonally opposite,
Yeah, I know you.
underneath Park Santiago, 250 million or whatever it is. I don't know. This is supposed to be as good as well. This is Rick and Shelley's favourite, I think.
Down Bengal.
Star of Bengal.
It's always busy.
Yeah. Now, this is a weird one. It's scooter hire, excursion shop and integrated estate agent.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit mixed, isn't it?
Oh, Churchill's is well boarded up now, isn't it? Looks like a British high street.
Yeah.
Yeah, terrifying. Our town's a bit like that now, isn't it?
Charity shops and
Charity shops and betting
Coffee
shops.
Yeah, coffee
Yeah.
shops.
although they've just closed a betting shop down.
Yeah, betting shop. And banks have got about 2 banks left out of about 8.
Yeah, the banks are going to go away. The bankers don't want to spend money on people,
Exactly.
and then AI is going to take over.
They're going to take cash away soon, won't they?
Well, cash is basically gone, isn't it?
Yeah, COVID did that.
You know what amazed me is every time you use a card, obviously the bank takes a cut, right? But because it doesn't take a cut off us, we don't notice it. So it's the merchants that get screwed, right? There was a story about this guy, and he went to a hotel, and he said, "I want to see the penthouse suites," you see, and I'm thinking of staying here. So he says, "Yeah, I can't take you up there right now." He said, "Well, just give us a key." He said, "We got to leave a deposit." So he says, "All right." So he gave a 50 quid deposit, right? So the guy gave him 50 quid and gave him the key, and he went to have a look. He said, "Be about an hour, I'll have a look around and, chill out on the balcony and all that." So and the guy goes, and he goes to his mate, he says, "Oh, that is that 50 I owe you," right? And the guy goes up to the butchers and says, "That 50 I owe you." And then he went to the bakers and said, "Oh, here's that 50 I owe." So they're all passing the same 50 round and round and round. Anyway, the last person who gets it is the lady of the night of the village, right? And then she comes to the hotel and says, "I want to pay my hotel bill," right? Gives the 50 back. And the guy comes downstairs, takes his 50, goes home. So everybody got paid, and the money's still 50 euros. But you imagine if the banks did that, everybody's taking a little corner off every time that happens, eventually the money's gone. So all the money is going to the bankers. It's gravitating automatically to the bankers. It is really, I mean, I don't really come down here on the night time for 3 reasons really. Once, I've got no reason to come. The second time is if we're going out, I don't really like driving. And the third reason is Chris won't let me.
Right enough.
Yeah, she's had enough. But we're definitely thinking of coming on the bus to the Tandoori one day for a breakfast. In fact, we're thinking to do it on the 29th, which is the last Sunday of the month. We were going to do the breakfast down the beach as a regular thing, but we went once and I wasn't impressed, so. I got
I did enjoy on your recommendation, Little Germany.
Oh, you like that, did you?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
fantastic. Although we booked it in, we wrote it down,
Yeah.
she said, when we went in, she went, "You were supposed to be here the night before." No, but I wrote it down. What she told them.
Did you still get a table though?
Yeah,
Oh.
literally, there was a table by the bar. She said, "We won't tell you." The best meals I've had in Tenerife ever.
What did you go for?
Schnitzel.
Vegan schnitzel.
A vegan schnitzel. Oh yeah, that's really good.
Normal.
Chris likes the vegetarian Fleischpflanzel, which are like little burgers. There we go. She loves that. Or the Käsespätzle. Spätzle is like a German pasta.
Some lovely restaurants around Little Germany. We sort of did something different every day. So.
Sometimes they have a special pork cheeks. They're fantastic, like little balls of pork cheek fat. Excellent. In the brown sauce.
She's a lovely lady. Is that her son that works with her as well?
No, he's a guy they've got in. I think he's actually from. Where's he from? Slovenia or somewhere, I think. So we're flying along here now.
Yeah, I got ID, didn't I?
You did? Where?
She said, I think you've got good skincare
Where we ID'd?
in Little Germany.
In Little Germany?
You know, for the
For the snaps?
yeah, for the schnapps.
Cool dude. Have you seen me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Victoria picked her out straight away. The yellow t-shirt gives it away.
The yellow t-shirt, that's why I'm wearing it. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin the Scotsman and Tim Dowd. Oh, I still don't have a moustache. No. Thank you.
Get him back. She looks topless. Why are you topless people on the beach?
That's just men. I think everybody that's sort of...
Still, isn't it?
I think that every person on here that is... what's the word? Recognisable, if you like, is a friend of his. You know, like all these people along here. Yeah. It's fantastic.
There's so much detail though, isn't it? You could spend all day just...
Yeah, just looking in. I was going to say, where's the... By here, that's the... This is where Darwin's staying. This place here, is Mural. I think that's on the street behind though,
Yeah.
isn't it? Well, it's a beautiful place. The story's terrible though, of the building falling down.
Yeah, we will.
Right, should we go and have a coffee? What time is it now? 10 o'clock? 9:52 on time.
Like them.
The under the waters, they got all the stuff right, yeah. Take my life in my hands. Go past the pie shop. Where do you fancy going? Sun or shade? Let's see if there's a place in Gabota. Compro oro, I buy gold. Should be compramos oro, we buy gold, shouldn't it? Unless it's just one guy buys gold.
Tell you what we saw the other day. The pickpockets, the regulars, the ones that are well known on Facebook, got actually arrested in them.
Yeah, we've seen them getting arrested twice.
Well, but isn't that terrible, isn't it? Being arrested twice. Shouldn't it be like be arrested and that's it, you're no longer a pickpocket?
But because of being identified, we knew straight away, didn't we? When the police arrived, we knew where we were going straight away.
You'd think though, it's just an occupational hazard, isn't it, being arrested? Because nothing happens.
No, they just fine them or whatever, not even that.
No.
No warning. You think they would take their passport and say, oh, you know, go back to your country?
No.
But they're not residents here though, are they?
I have no idea.
They were dressed in like summer clothes, like beachwear. So they're like trying to blend in even more now.
Trying to blend in. Oh, the bar's shut. Why is that? Oh, because they're cleaning the street, I think. Ying ying. Onsi. Go and win your 25 million or whatever it is. I'll tell you what, they're probably on holiday. They're probably on holiday because this is the quiet time. So they probably got shut for a couple of weeks. See if there's a sign on the door. Closed from the 16th till the 13th of July, so a whole month. Well, that's me buggered, isn't it now? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go to where we were yesterday, on the Bahia. Is that okay? And I'm close to the car then. And then you can decide whether you want to lift back or whether you're walking back. I'm easy. It's just that I've got to leave, and I've got to leave 10 minutes early if I'm taking you back.
No, we'll be back out walking this afternoon after being on scooters with Mum and Dad.
Legal scooters.
Legal scooters, yeah, they've got the blue badge.
Oh, you don't mean the little two-wheel scooters, no? I was going to say, I could just, you got to film that.
Well, they tell you to walk, like, the speed is walking pace.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when we walk out, if we were like this.
We're going really slow compared to other people.
We're getting overtook. I think it was the A1.
I think the thing is, I don't know what it is, but there's a lack of respect, you know? If you visit another country, first of all, you're a guest, not a conquering thing, you know? And secondly, you need to learn what the rules are, you know? It's like walking around the town with your shirt off, you know, taps off, yeah? You'd never do that at home, would you? And it's well, it's not illegal. I mean, you can't get arrested for it, but it's the rules are, if you're not on the beach, put your top on.
Yeah.
You know.
I have a motto of treat people how you want to be.
No, it's just like 3 steps there. I knew we were going to go off. I don't know how long we were off for, but it's always that little spot there where we lose signal. So we're going to go to the Bahia, but not the main one. We're going round the corner to my mate. I can hear shouting. Is it tourists? Oh no, it's the music, isn't it? Have you seen anything about the demonstrations against the tourist model?
No,
Not here.
not here.
A lot of people are asking me about that. You know, it's the anti-tourists.
When we were all by the park Santiago.
Came home.
No.
Yeah, the one
But I've always been asked about what about the anti-tourist one, and basically I don't know where they get that from, because it's not against tourism, it's against the tourist model of the government. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to explain to my dad, who's Parkinson's. I repeat myself every other day.
Oh yeah.
Just
Why there's a lot of
demonstrations.
motorhomes and, like we're saying, like they can't get apartments and
Yeah.
themselves.
Because when we've got the scooter and it's busy, like after lunch, if we're out after lunchtime, we go around, like up along the beach, up around where all the motorhomes are, the local residents. And we got a shock yesterday of how many people were around there. And to explain.
And that's the luxury.
Yeah.
That's the luxury version.
That's what he said.
There's some people living in caves.
How can't we afford an apartment if we've got a motorhome? I said, because the rent's cheaper. But he can't get his head around it. So I had to explain their wages is not as good as what they are in England. And the rents are a lot higher in England, and I just can't afford it.
Well, my rent when I first came here, €600 a month, 2-bedroom flat, swimming pool, garage, you know.
Yeah.
And when we got it, they said it'll go up with inflation and it'll renew every year. We think great.
Yeah.
Then they changed the law to protect us, right? You have to guarantee the rent for at least 7 years, right?
Yeah.
So what happened? After 7 years, they said, well, you're not protected anymore. 38% rise. That was the daughter of the guy that I rented off, though. He retired. She took over. I don't know whether it was her doing it or not. But so we're still getting the rent increase of inflation.
It's wrong, isn't it? The thing is, we write everything in English because everybody speaks English.
Right.
The Norwegians, the Swedish, isn't it?
Yeah.
The French. So they put it in English, so they think it's targeted at English tourists, and it's not.
No.
So they get the trouble.
It's just English is the easiest foreign language to learn
Exactly.
and speak badly and still be understood.
Exactly. Apart from my Spanish.
Are you all right here?
Yeah.
I'll sit on there, on the this bit. ¿Qué tal bien? Ah, muy bien. Siempre otras personas.
Siempre, como tiene que ser. Ya, bueno.
Ok, para mí, café con leche.
Café con leche. Black coffee. Perfecto. Muy bien, gracias.
Cool dude. So this is the Bahia Café, ladles and jelly spoons. And it is not to be confused with the one around the front, or is it the same owners though. But here, you got a slightly different price. There we go. So, where are we? 1, 2, 3. There we go. We're on. We're on. Oh, you don't smoke, do you? Ay, ay, ay. Ladles and jelly spoons. It's getting warm now, isn't it?
It's very warm.
So it's 10 o'clock. It's probably about 28 degrees. We got 88 people watching. Signal issues and sound cutting out. Oh dear. Webby's on. Let me just check.
I've got a message for Webby.
Hang on. So it's 10 o'clock. It's probably about 28 degrees. We got 88 people watching. Bien, bien, bien. Todo bien. Está... dice ayer.
Que ibas a volver.
Sí.
Y está muy bien, me parece muy bien.
Está pedido.
Sí, ya pedí.
Ah, ok, sí. Gracias.
¿Qué pidieron? Así os lo voy haciendo.
Café con leche, americano y cola light. It's a mum. What's your message for Webby? Hang on.
Hi Webby, sorry we beat you in the playoffs, but good luck to Coventry next season when we'll see you in the Premiership.
Oh, yeah. Of course, Webby knows you, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Did you ever meet up with Daz Vases again? That chap made me laugh. No, never seen him since. Len Harvey, charity shops, betting shops and Turkish barbers here. Please remember the thumbs up. Morning, just popping in during the meeting. Says, I must admit I don't like night flights which arrive back in the UK early morning. That used to be illegal, didn't it? Yeah?
It is at Heathrow.
It is, still is, yeah?
Yeah, but we find that's one of the reasons we've got the flight we have at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's the only one out in Newcastle. I don't much of wouldn't fly by in anyway.
No.
The others are all afternoon flights in summer. Over the winter it's not though.
No.
Two of them all come mornings, don't they?
I think the flights, I think what it is, they first of all they book the landing times, and depending on when the time is, the landing's cheaper or more expensive. So basically the takeoff time is basically linked to when they can organise a decent landing or wherever they're going, you know.
But also that what they do, what we found is that in Newcastle especially, they fly out in the morning to like Alicante or Faro, the shorter distances, then they come back and then they go further afield. So they go to Greece or Turkey or...
Cola
Con leche para ti.
Para mí, sí. Muchas gracias.
De nada. Y americano. De nada.
Perfecto, gracias.
Yeah, so that's I think that's what it is. So they turn around, go back out to Greece, Turkey, the Canaries. And I guess they can get 2 flights in one day, but as you say, it's probably cheaper to stand overnight than it is during the day.
Yeah. I mean, there used to be a flight to Berlin from Manchester. Oh, it wasn't actually a flight to Berlin. It was the plane would get to Berlin from somewhere, and it was so expensive to park in Berlin. It was cheaper to fly to Manchester and park in Manchester overnight, and that meant that people from Manchester could get a cheap flight to Berlin. So whenever they brought it or took it back, you get the cheap flight. I think it was about 20 quid or something.
We find that in the peak times we can fly out to Europe and then into London quicker than going direct because we fly we've flown quite a few times from Newcastle to London.
And especially train.
It's cheaper than the train.
It's cheaper than the train,
Yeah. Well, British Airways, isn't it? Even British Airways is cheaper. Yeah.
Well, this one woman comes here and she said it's cheaper to come here and have her teeth fixed and then fly back than it is to have her teeth fixed at home.
Yeah.
Joanne Early's on. Able to get all the washing dry back in Blighty. Morning. And Giuseppe Basile is on. Hey Tim, looks a lovely day again for a walk. If you're still on, Giuseppe, thanks for joining in. Lillian, hot here in Manchester. Oh, we did that one. Louise, morning. And Greg Pilgrim's on. Everton Matthews. You need to go and try Dan's Burgers called Bangin'. Yeah, I'm actually thinking of doing that, but the thing is, he only opens in the evenings, which is one, so I don't really go in the evenings. I've been thinking of going on Wednesday when Chris doesn't come, get the bus in, and because you can't park anyway, get the bus in, but then that'll take me 3 hours at least, you know. I'd have to leave maybe about 4:30 to get there for 5:55, and then do like 15 minutes live and then get the bus back. So I really don't know. And Christy's not really interested in that, but she said if you do go, bring me back a chicken burger. So. Zelda's on. Anne-Marie, Tenerife, late night flights. Louise, Alan's homemade vlogs on, popping in during a meeting. Len Harvey, charity, we did that one. Dave Das Vegas did that one. Everybody saying hi. Webby's on, painting in the house, brownie points. Painting in the house. What, like a mural? And I'm with Dan Ballard this week, big interview. Hey, great.
Hey.
Yeah, who's Dan Ballard?
Plays for Sunderland.
Does play for Sunderland, doesn't he?
The winning goal.
Scored the winning goal again.
Did he? Oh, that's probably what, yeah. Yeah, that's some interview that is, yeah. Coventry fan interviewing Dan Ballard.
Still watch it now, how it hit the back of his neck and went in that way. You have to watch it.
Really?
It was last
So
seconds-
basically it was
seconds of the.
it was an accident, basically, what you're saying.
He went for the header, but
He missed it.
and hit the back of his head and went in there.
And to be there to watch it, it was even like, what?
Were you at the ground?
Yeah, I'm a season ticket holder.
A season ticket holder.
Yeah.
There you go. I bet you know, if somebody says to me, "Who's the football fan in this street?" They'd pick me, wouldn't they? And I don't know why, but it never interested me whatsoever. I mean, I watched the World Cup. I watched the World Cup, and if there's a football on, I can get into it, but I don't care who wins. You know, it's just like the passing of the ball sometimes. You know, yeah. So it's weird.
I actually followed Germany in the World Cup.
Yeah.
I think England team is overrated and overpaid players.
I think I know why England and all the British teams, if you like, are no good. I'm not saying they're no good, but are not as good as they should be. Yeah? It's because they're not team players. They all come from other places, and they're all like the best at what they do, and nobody can take a back seat, I think. So, and also they don't invest the time to get to train. You know.
I believe the FA for the influx of foreign players. It's great to have them in the team, but there's too many, so the English or whatever the British players don't get nurtured. You know, and a lot of them get lost at grassroots level.
So yeah. So, or somebody could be a great thing, but it's not on the horizon, not on the radar. Yeah.
Yeah, and they get released from the academy, and then they go and do something else.
What they should do, they should have a static English team that doesn't draw from the league at all.
Yeah.
You know, they have their own British team that plays in the league as Britain, right, or England, or Scotland or Wales, whatever. So they get one team that actually, you know, they don't.
To play together.
They play together all the time. And then what would happen then is people would want to go to the English team. You know, they say, I want to play for England, you know. Yeah, that's a good idea from a non-footballer. What do you think? They'll say, load of rubbish. Load of rubbish.
This season's going to be fun because my brother and my dad being from Liverpool, he was a Liverpool supporter.
No.
So me and my brother are going to be like this season.
You followed his dad in.
Yeah.
See, did he move up to
Yeah.
Sunderland. Where are you from?
Durham.
Durham.
Chesley Street, where the cricket's played.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Not a cricketer either, but.
Yeah. So we worked out with Newcastle, which is not that far up the road.
Is there a pub called the Forest Arms or the Foresters or something like that? In Durham? Yeah. My nephew's was the bar manager there. He's now in Bath. Bath.
Bath with an R.
Bath.
That's not like we promised.
He's in Bath. I'm in Bath. Bath is quite nice, isn't it? Bath. We call it Bath.
Bath,
With two F's. Yeah.
No, we were born into football. We have no choice.
You have no choice. Okay.
It's
I think-
a working man's sport, isn't it?
Mm.
It's for the miners in the shipyards.
Yeah.
We actually went after Wembley the week after. We went to watch the Empire, the Sunderland story, and it was about the history of Sunderland and how it was formed and why. Because a lot of fans don't really know the history behind their club. So that was very interesting of why football was football.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only time I've been to an Empire where you've not been told to sit down, shut up, and it was all chanting, singing. So it was a really good night, wasn't it?
You could wear your football
All
shirt.
right. Okay. Is it normally banned? Is it?
Yeah. It's quite. I would say it's not, but when we go.
To a musical, you have to be quiet. You're not allowed to sing along. You're not allowed to get up and dance. So this was a totally different.
All right. Okay.
Different type.
Not allowed to enjoy yourself. You sit down and listen to some music.
Yeah.
This is what it's for. One of the best coffees on the beach here. You don't get foam in an Americano. Crema, you get crema. I didn't realise what an Americano was until I realised it's just black coffee, innit?
Yeah.
And because I thought, when I was in America, their American coffee was so weak that we had to do double baggers in the office. I was working in the office, and all the Europeans, they had a coffee and a coffee free. And then the Europeans came in, they took the coffee and free away and put a double bagger. So they got a purple one. It's like blue and green. And then we bought a purple coffee percolator thing. And then that was a double bagger. And if the Americans got it by accident, that was good. So yes, I love that. What's that? It's caffeine free. It's not coffee. I really enjoyed America, mainly because I could speak German, and I was like the go-between of the Germans and the Americans, right? And the culture clash there was amazing. I never forget, there's no small talk in German business, right? So all small talk in German business is private. So the Americans used to come over to us in Germany, and then they'd take us out and wine and dine us, right? And then we'd all have a great time and all become mates and everything like that. Then next morning in the negotiation, they'd say, well, great night last night, it's business today. Yeah, but you had a great night. Yes, it was very good, thank you very much. Yeah. And so, are we going to get this in? No, we don't like the product. What? But we bought all your dinner and everything. That's nothing to do with the business.
It's true, yeah.
It was true, yeah. It's true. There you go, ladles and jelly spoons. Right, it is 10:14, and I've got to do a little bit of shopping. So you can decide whether you want a lift back or not. I've got time.
No, we walk.
You okay?
Yeah, we'll walk back.
Okay. So let's finish up now. Anything you want to say before we go? Anyone shout outs or what's Granny and Grandma called?
Joan and Ken.
Joan and Ken.
Joan and Ken Vardy, yeah. From Little Hetley Hall, where Bob Paisley was born. That's football.
That's football, yeah. I actually know that name.
Yeah, Bob Paisley.
I actually know that name. Right. Ladles and jelly spoons tuned down for Living Their Mess in Tenerife. Tomorrow morning we are with Wayne's Lifestyle, a touch of Jamaica. If you go to his channel, he went over to St. Lucian, I think it was, and he's done some things there. I don't know whether that's Jamaica, but it's the Caribbean, isn't it?
It is in the
Caribbean. And we're going to meet him and picking him up tomorrow morning at, I don't know where it is now. I might be picking Dolwyn up, my mate, from here, and then going and picking Wayne up. But Wayne is Wayne Greer. Questions? Oh, in Park La Paz. So I'm going to be parking in the what's it called? In the Central Centre, and then I'll walk down to Park La Paz. In fact, I'm gonna tell Wayne to meet me outside. No, I'm not, because last time I was outside Central Centre twice, I lost signal. So I'm going to walk down to Park La Paz and pick him up, and then we'll have a walk straight down to the beach, a right round, and maybe have a coffee at the Metropolis. So if you're on the island, we'll be at Metropolis between 9:45 and 10 o'clock, let's say, arriving, and we're leaving around about 10:35, something like that, 10:30. Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tim, Helen and Victoria for Living with MS in Tenerife, signing off. See ya. Good morning.